Good morning and welcome to another wonderful day in Noble Legacy. We're on a bright summer morning. I've got my pint of coffee and we're ready to go. In between episodes I have upgraded a few of the buildings. In the last one obviously we built our guardhouse and got that all up and running. Added a few more houses in up this new road that we put in, so they're all done. So like I say, I've upgraded things like the barn, the farmhouse, a couple of other buildings. We also, in the last episode, rebuilt our gatherer's hut all the way down there. So this one, let's just check it's not got anything in the inventory. No, it hasn't. So this one can go. Don't need it here, don't want it here. So we select the building and then demolish, and that just gets rid of all of it. So there we go, we've got a nice open space now that we can use for something else. Right, so in the last episode I asked quite a few questions, one of which was, what are we going to name our church? Now, I've had several really good suggestions, but one came out more than any of the others, and that was St. Stephen's. Apparently he was the first Christian killed at the one of the gates in Jerusalem. Somebody did tell me. I remember it was 38 AD from one of the comments, so there's some very knowledgeable people out there. So let's name our church. So we go into settings and we can name it. Can't even spell. We'll call it St. Stephen's. So there we go. Our church is now named. And there we go. It says it on the map and everything. The other question was, what do I do with my Lord's Manor? Because this works, it's got everything in it needs, but it's a bit small. So yeah, I've been told by pretty much everyone bar one to build my own rather than adapt this one. So that will be happening shortly. First though, to get our priorities right, I also said we would be getting our brewery up and running. So I'm going to put that over here. This little spot here looks quite... maybe that way. Right, so let's go into the aerial view. We can come down a little bit. And let's see what the brewery looks like. It'll be in production. There it is. Right, so let's rotate that. Steps are at the side, so we can have that. Give it a bit of room. Let's put that there, and we'll get that built. My builder should be coming to help me do this in a second as well, which will be useful. Here comes Bertha. Are you going to start building? Bertha and Amabel. There we go. They will crack on with that. So let's leave them to that. I'll tell you what, we want to put somebody on this. And I need a tradesperson. Well, I'm not using my library anymore. So, Alice, you can be our brewer. So we can make ale. Can't make wine yet because I've not built an orchard. But we'll get some ale going. I've got some barley on me. So... oh, we need malt. That's what I haven't got. I haven't got malt.
Days moving along at a fine pace.
Right, so select malt and craft. Just craft a couple and then we can get some beer, which sounds good. Although it's a bit early in the day for me. It's still morning here. But ale used to be a drink for every time of day. Because it was safer to drink beer than it was to drink water. So beer was a massive staple. It was the main drink for quite a long time. Right. That'll do. Is there a storage in here for... yeah, there we go. So we'll stick spare stuff in there. And we'll go make a little bit of beer. So it uses 2 malt. And for that 2 malt we get... oh, it's quite slow. We get 3 beer for 2 malt. Can't argue with that. And that will give our freshly brewed ale that tastes like feet but boosts morale. It'll boost much morale if it tastes like feet. So there we go. That's how we're making ale. And we can do the same with wine once we get an orchard up and running. So we can have beer and wine for our villagers, which will boost morale, which is always a good thing. Just let this one finish, and then we can get on with the rest of today's task. There we go. So I'll go and stick the rest of this stuff back in the storage. So don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that. Right. So, on with the main task for today. Building the manor house. Now, I've had a play in another game, just putting a couple of ideas together, so I've got an idea of what I'm doing, because trying to work it out as I'm recording, it's never going to work out really. So, this area, I think, for what I want, is a little bit small. So yes, I've gone big. If it's going to be a Lord's Manor, it needs to look like a Lord's Manor, doesn't it? Oops. So I'm thinking we put it over here instead, next to the church. Are we ready? No, that's the wrong one. No, it's structural. Let's get this started. Right. That's Right, and here we have our Lord's Manor. Yeah, looks quite good. We've got a nice little courtyard in here. I've gone for a medieval look, so we've got the stone base as if it had been a fortified manor house, and then as the nobles have got richer and things have been quieter, they've redone the upper floors so that they're a bit nicer looking. So let's head inside. So I've done a little bit of decorating, not a lot. So there's a nice little sort of welcome area. We've got a little office for our steward here and secretary. Set of stairs there. In here we've got the treasury. And then the Lord's office with his desk and his chair. A couple of scribes' desks for them to take notes. On the other side, we've got another set of stairs going up there. We've got a storeroom with a market storage in, so we can access all our stores. In here we have a kitchen with a butcher's table, an oven and a cooking pot, so we can actually make some food. And again, just a little bit of decoration. Heading up the stairs. No, heading up the stairs, not falling off. Can we have banister rails, please, devs? Just stop that happening. So we've got the Great Hall and meeting room. Again, we've got a bar, we've got a cooking pot, so they can cook stuff up here as well. Through this door, we have bedrooms. So there's rooms with single beds. And through here we've got a couple of rooms with double beds, and I forgot to put a light in here. 1 second. Must be placed on the ground. It's a light, it goes on the wall. I've been having this problem all day with this. There we go. So that lights that up. So across the Great Hall, through this door, we have a washroom, and we have the master's bedroom with a nice big fire. I say I've not done a lot of decoration, more lights. Doors in every corner in this one. There we go. So there we have it, our Lord's Manor. As requested, I've scratch built and done my own thing. And I don't think it looks too bad. It does what it needs to. It needs a little bit more decoration, but I think for now that will about do it. Right, now we have our new Noble's Manor. We can get rid of this one because we don't need two. We'll just delete that. And what we'll put here instead, I think, we'll have the orchard over here. So let's have a look at the orchard. Being harvesting. Orchard. There we go. See what this looks like. Well, that's not too bad. Let's get that in there. Now, I probably won't be able to plant anything just yet because it's taken me almost a full year to build that. So we're in autumn now. So while my builders are getting on with that, let's have a look at what we can do. Farmhouse, orchard. So I want a couple of plots each of apples and let's have 3 of each. Oh, can't do that. Right. Yeah, can't plant crops this season. Right, well, it's in anyway. So let's get this built. So we'll quickly get this done. And there we have it. We have our orchard up and running. Well, I need to put somebody in it now, don't I? Who have we got available? No one. Need a peasant or a noble. Although it says recruits are available, there are none because I've got everyone. So, we will need to find someone we can put in here. Is there anyone left in the storehouse that's a peasant? Let's have a look. Do we need 2 weavers? They're artisans anyway, aren't they? Gertrude is a peasant. So we could take Gertrude off. And put her to work in here. So Gertrude can go, move him up to the front there. And then Gertrude can be working our orchard once we can get the apples and grapes planted. And that will work that out. What does Elizabeth want? Something's happened that needs our response. Oh, bespoke wine. Cost 5 berries. Do that. Plenty of berries. Right. So, the next bit, I think, we've got our Lord's Manor in, we've got our orchard in, we've got the brewery up and running. We need to have a look at fortifying our village. Now the question is what we do with the lake if we're going to fortify the village. Because I haven't got room there to put a wall through. Because our forager and tannery are in the way. Let's have a look at what we can do with the road first. Oh, it's going dark.
A good day, is it?
Don't really want to move those rocks. So what I might do is get rid of that guard post, because we've got the guards here anyway, and we'll have a look at putting one of these castle gates. Across the road. It needs to be over there anyway, doesn't it? Because of the fields. I don't know if that's the outside or the inside. Let's have a look. I don't think it matters either way. Right. So if we go back into our overhead view, because it'd be easier, and let's have a look at, if we put defensive towers up first, we can build the walls to those. This is going to be quite large, I think. Let's see if we've got enough stone for this. So we're now going to the wall. Over to here. Cannot curve beyond 60 degrees. Right, that didn't look right. So we'll get rid of that and we'll try that again. To start that there. Ah, it's too dark, I can't actually see where I'm going. Do another section here. No, I can't actually see to do that, so we'll have to wait till morning. Right, so where's the next tower? It's over there, isn't it? Right, let's do that again. The next tower is over there. It's because that white is so bright, it's just killing everything else. I can't see anything. Right. Next tower is in that tree over there. Let's see. Do this in this view. It's not bent beyond 60 degrees. Right, so we'll get that bit. Next one's there. Like so. Now that tower is in the wrong shape, so we can delete that. Let's have it so we can see the door. There we go. Copy the wall. Take that to there. Change that turret as well. And I think we want to come over. Well, let's put the next gate in. Put that there. And it's gone completely dark again. Can't see a thing. Well, that was a short day. So it's dark and foggy. That's the back of our church. Over to the road and we can have a look at this other gatehouse and work out where we're going next. It helps when it's really foggy like this, doesn't it? Can't actually see where our gate is. Ah, there it is. So we'll put a tower there, the wall to that. Like so. We want another tower by the river. Like that. So it's what we do with this section. Do we move the tannery so we can get to there? Let's put that wall in. Like so. Oh, we're actually in the wall. That could be a problem. We're stuck in the wall. Ha! I've put the wall right on top of me. So, let's get rid of that bit of wall and we'll have to replace that once I've moved. Like so. There we go. I could just encircle the entire lake, couldn't I? Have it as a private lake. And we'll have another turret. Oops. There. Right, let's see how the wall copes with water. There we go, I can see now. Nope, don't like that bit. Let's get rid of that, try again. And there we go. That should be us fully enclosed. The gate at each side of the road. We've got the lake enclosed for our fishing and our clay and things. So let's go and have a look how it deals with the river. We'll ignore that little graphics glitch there, shall we? Yeah, that seems to work a treat. It's not good that there's a tree right in the middle. Let's get rid of that. I would have thought the putting the wall down would have removed the trees like a building does, but apparently it doesn't. So there we go. We can run round our wall. Let's get back to the gate. No, I don't want to fall out there. I want to go that way. So people can still pass through the gates. That's us on the outside. I think there is definitely an inside and outside for these after all. And that's the wrong way round. Unless there's... Yep, this gate is the wrong way round. Let's get rid of that. And we'll put it the right way round, shall we? Like that. So we've got the doors up to the towers, like so. So there we have it. We can... Yes, let me out, please. Try this one. So yeah, we now have a town wall. That wall doesn't actually meet that gate. No, so let's do that again. And there we go. We can still mine the stone through the wall, which is interesting. Right, so yeah, I need to redo this bit as well. I wish there was snap points. For this bit. Right, let's just do that bit completely again. So there's the door. Like that, and we'll put the wall like so, and again from there to there. No, that doesn't look right either. Yeah, I thought this would be fairly easy. There we go. So we are now fully enclosed with the wall all the way around. We still can't plant our crops because it's autumn. Right, I think we'll leave it there for today. We've quite a busy day. We've built our brewery and got beer manufacturing up and running. We've built our Lord's Manor here behind me. Got the orchard up and running across the road. We just need to wait till we can plant. And we have a city wall that goes all the way around our village. So let's do the flyover of the village. Alt H to hide everything. So let's start as the lake as we normally do. So we've fully enclosed the lake with our wall. And the village is starting to look really rather nice. We've got room to expand on this side a little bit. We've got room to put some more fields in there. We can always push this wall back a little bit as well if we need to. And we've got some space here at the back as well. Again, we can put a couple more houses around here. And again, we can push this wall back a little bit if we need to. But our village is looking rather nice, I think. So let's have that as a screenshot, and we will leave it there. I'll get the screenshot in a bit. So thanks for watching. If you've got this far and you've enjoyed yourself, please consider leaving me a like on the video. If you're not a subscriber, please consider it. We're growing slowly, but we are still growing, so every subscription makes a huge difference to us. If you want to chat with me directly, you can join my Discord. We can talk about the game and various other bits and pieces. And the link for that is in the description below. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Cheerio!